Volt1987, or maybe it's called Volt1987. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, this seller is on Etsy, and they offer these kind of handmade custom lightsaber hilts. These hilts are intended for cosplay and display purposes. So they're meant to be kind of these static pieces. They're not intended to be installed, with sound or, electronics. But the seller has a few different designs. Now, one of the common designs that they offer is sort of a graphic style design. They have one model called Rey's lightsaber and another model called Luke's lightsaber. I think there's some slight design differences there. They also have a Vader style lightsaber. So those are some of the main designs that they offer. And they also have a few different crystal chamber variations. So those sabers are electronic. They're electronic, at least in terms of having an illuminated kind of kyber crystal or lightsaber crystal type of feature to them. So those look pretty cool. The one that I have here is just kind of the basic one, but all of them are very affordably priced. They do have kind of this distinctive homemade look to them, which is kind of part of their charm as well. So the seller, they say they're machined, and they're made of metal. So they're made of like primarily stainless steel and aluminum elements, and it's not terribly heavy, or at least this is the Rey's lightsaber that they make. It weighs about 10 ounces, so it's got kind of the heft of metal a little bit, but it's also not overly heavy. And they have different ways you can wear it, with the D-ring, so that's kind of a nice feature as well. There's just some nice versatility, very attractive kind of display piece or cosplay piece that you could use. And then they do offer a crystal chamber version of some of the hilts as well, which that is an electronic kind of display piece, but just the crystal chamber part is electronic. So again, these are not necessarily intended to be installed with electronics like some other empty hilts. The pommel is not removable. The emitter section is not removable, not easily anyway. So really, these are just meant to be sort of shelf queens, some people might call it, or just display pieces, cosplay pieces, that type of thing. But they're very affordably priced. They have that kind of homemade looking charm to them. The seller calls it old school style metal prop. And so it's kind of neat. Feel free to check them out. They are called Volt1987. They're on Etsy, and they're based in the United Kingdom. So feel free to comment below.